course, it's always very exciting. It's the centre of the world for advertising here. And I've just been here for 2 days. We start judging tomorrow. It's 4 very long days, and really looking forward to it. Well, you know, they say that titanium is all about something, an idea that's completely breakthrough, and I'm sure that's right. What is very interesting about titanium is there's no categories, so they kind of really do put everything together. So you get big budgets, little budgets, and charities, and toothpaste ads, and car ads. It's all in the same category. So I find that really exciting, actually. So it really is about the idea. It's going to be a great idea that wins through. Well, yeah, we've got a couple of things in there that we're quite hopeful of. We've got a couple of shortlists already for some work we've done for Visit Britain and a couple of other clients. And you know, fingers crossed. You know, so everyone is constantly checking their mobile phones to seeing you know, shortlists and results, and lots of rumours going around, you know, etc. Yeah. But we have a piece of work for it's a tourism thing called Visit Britain, for is to get Chinese people to visit the UK, and it's about coming up with great Chinese names for Great Britain, because for years the British have kind of plundered the world, if you like, and giving names to everything, British names. So this idea is the chance to give the Chinese, you know, to return the favour. So it's inviting Chinese people to come to Britain and give Chinese names to landmarks or places or people. And I think it's a very nice campaign. Well, but it's worked incredibly well. I think the tourism, the visas are up 27%, which is huge. And of course, some of the Chinese names, when they're translated back into English, they're very funny names. So, so the Gherkin building in London comes up with the pickled cucumber, and very funny stuff. Savile Row, I think, is the street of the tall, dark, and handsome. And the giant on the hill is the Great White Streaker. So, funny stuff happens in translation. Well, for me, I always have a very simple kind of test in my mind, and the first one is, do I wish I'd done it? And if you see a piece of work and you really wish you'd done it yourself, then you know, you've got to vote for it. And the other one, perhaps a little bit more interesting, is a piece of work that you could never have done because it's far too clever for someone like me to come up with. I think, well, how on earth did they get that? That's brilliant. So I think you know it's less about what happens in your head. It's more about something that happens in your heart, and you just see a piece of work. It just connects with you on a bigger scale, and yeah, you vote for it. Probably the end of the world is nigh. If you don't win a lion, it is the end of the world. But no, actually China has done very well in the last few years. I think last year there were like 40 lions, the year before was like 25, and the year before that was only something like 6. So China is doing very well. And I think in the innovation lions this year, there's like 3 or 4 entries from China there. So China is really making its mark. You know, it's a very young market. That's what a lot of people forget. It's only been doing advertising as we know it for like 20, 25 years. It's not as sophisticated in its like perhaps marketing and marketing techniques as the West, but it's learning very fast. I've been there 4 years, and I've seen incredible changes just in the attitudes of clients, and they really want to learn, and they want to do great work. They just need some help in trying to understand how to do that. So it's a very exciting place to be there. An idea is not. Who wrote that? A good idea, now I think a good idea is something that is very fresh and very original, but To me, a good idea is looking at something the same as everyone else, but seeing something different.